Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. Today, May 16th, our word of the day is audacious. A-U-D-A-C-R-O-U-S. Audacious. Audacious is a 9-letter word and an adjective. Remember, adjectives are words that describe the qualities or states of being of nouns: enormous, dog-like, silly, yellow, fun, fast. They can also describe the quantity of nouns: many, few, millions, 11. Audacious means showing a willingness to take surprisingly bold risks. In other words, showing a willingness to be daring and unconventional. The adjective audacious comes from the Latin word audacia and means daring, boldness, courage, and often gets applied in situations where someone does something pretty unusual, like becoming an astronaut and going to the moon. It can also mean challenging conventions and doing things that most people don't do, such as when Elizabeth Blackwell became the first woman in the United States to become a doctor. Blackwell then inspired Elizabeth Garrett Anderson to become the first female doctor in England. And the rest is history. Audacious is an adjective that describes someone or something bold, daring, or fearless. It is a word that is often used to describe people who take risks or who are willing to do things that others might consider too dangerous. If you want to use the word audacious in a sentence, there are a few tips that you should keep in mind. Understand the meaning of the word before you can use the word audacious in a sentence. It is important to understand what it means. Audacious is a word that is often used to describe people who are bold, daring, or fearless. It can also be used to describe actions or ideas that are bold or daring. When you use the word audacious in a sentence, make sure that you are using it correctly and that you understand its meaning. Use it in context. When you use the word audacious in a sentence, it is important to use it in context. This means that you should use it in a way that makes sense and that fits with the rest of the sentence. For example, you might say, "She was audacious enough to climb to the top of the mountain," or "His audacious plan to start his own business paid off in the end." In both of these examples, the word audacious is used in a way that makes sense and fits with the rest of the sentence. Use it sparingly. While the word audacious can be powerful and effective in a sentence, it is important to use it sparingly. If you use the word sparingly, it can retain its impact and become less effective. Instead, try to use the word only when it is really necessary and when it will have the most impact. Use it to describe people or actions. When you use the word audacious in a sentence, it is often used to describe people or actions. For example, you might say, "He was an audacious entrepreneur who was willing to take risks," or "Her audacious plan to travel the world on a shoestring budget was inspiring." In both of these examples, the word audacious is used to describe a person or an action that is bold or daring. Use it to add emphasis. Finally, when you use the word audacious in a sentence, it can be used to add emphasis or to make a point. For example, you might say, "His audacious plan to change the world was met with skepticism, but he never gave up," or "Her audacious decision to quit her job and travel the world was a turning point in her life." In both examples, the word audacious is used to emphasize and make a point. The word audacious is a powerful and effective word that can be used to describe people or actions that are bold, daring, or fearless. When you use the word in a sentence, make sure that you understand its meaning, use it in context, use it sparingly, use it to describe people or actions, and use it to add emphasis. By following these tips, you can use the word audacious effectively and make your speaking and writing more powerful and impactful. Similar words include bold, daring, fearless, intrepid, brave, unafraid, unflinching, courageous, valiant, valorous, heroic, dashing, plucky. Examples of sentences using audacious are: Cooper was an audacious soldier who never ran from a battle. Although April is an audacious athlete, she does not participate in any dangerous sports. The millionaire earned his fortune by being an audacious player in the stock market. Even though Kim is an audacious driver who rarely drives the speed limit, she has never been in a car accident. To pull off the audacious robbery, the thieves needed both a helicopter and a boat. The prince's audacious plan to save the princess included crossing the deathly forest and killing the dragon. Make sure to save this new word, audacious, so you can practice using it in your everyday sentences. That's all for today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you learned something new. Remember, practice makes perfect, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment after every video. All comments are welcome. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you receive similar videos every day. Have a fulfilling day. See you tomorrow. Cheers!